What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Once again, it's your boy Heaven Hollywood, and welcome to Heaven Hollywood's Industry Stories. Now, today we're going to talk about the Fantastic Five, or the Fabulous Five, is what they were slated coming up. But in Hollywood, amongst the quote unquote non black executive, they were just known as the ghetto group. Now, the following information, just so I can protect my channel, was given to me from a Hollywood prominent publicist. And I saw the emails, so they are definitely true. Now, coming up, Nia Long, Gabrielle Union, Sana Lathan, Regina Hall, and Taraji P. Henson. They were the Fantastic Five. And this is who the black audience was looking to emerge one of these ladies as the next big star. They were in all the top black movies. Whenever you've seen a top black movie or a favorite black movie, one of these females were in it as a leading lady, or as someone's girlfriend, or as one of the main characters. The Fantastic Five. So, a lot of people say, well, what did they think of them? We know what we think of them in the black community. A lot of people say, well, what did they think of them in Hollywood? And you'll be able to see why their careers have pretty much been directed in the areas and direction that it went. Now, first and foremost, these are beautiful black women, and we look at them as, wow, look at these amazing, talented black women. But that's not the way they were looked upon in Hollywood. Now, the first person we're going to talk about, we have to get into Regina Hall. Now, Regina Hall, as we know her from The Best Man. She and a few other films she was in. Very funny, very exuberant, sexy, beautiful black woman. But in Hollywood, amongst the white executives, they would say, she's one-dimensional. She's stereotypical. She doesn't bring anything to the table that's overwhelming. She's cute, but she's just going to be your stereotypical black, ghetto street chick or an office girl. Nah, no big deal. So they really didn't think that high of Regina Hall. They didn't think she had what it takes to cross over and be mainstream. So that's the reason why you see Regina in pretty much the same roles every film. Never really got that big breakout film. And Regina Hall is very talented. But being a black woman in Hollywood, especially when you're not light skin, it's not going to cut it just being pretty good. You have to have something that turns the executive eyes. something they can lust over and dream about. Then we have Miss Gabrielle Union, the second of the Fantastic Five. Now, Gabrielle's talent was overwhelming, and they believed Gabrielle to be the best actress out of the Fantastic Five. This is in the beginning. They loved, she was very versatile. She could play different roles. She could play the woe is me black woman. She could play the educated black woman. She could play the white girl black woman. They could pretty much put Gabrielle anywhere. But there was only one problem. They called her dark chocolate. They said she's far too dark to make mainstream. This is the words in the emails in front of my face. So this is 100% true. But since they are in emails that was shown to me, I'll say alleged. You can make your own decisions. Gabrielle Union, she took what she had probably further than a lot of people thought she would get. And because she was too dark, they didn't cast her in these roles that Halle Berry got. Or that, maybe some of the other Latina actresses or white actresses got. Or mixed actresses got. So they said she's a darkie. She could never be mainstream. Miss Nia Long. Now this was a looker. They saw Nia Long's face and they said, oh man. Now this is what we're looking for. She's light black. She's light-skinned black girl. She's hot. She's beautiful. She's intellectual. But there's only one thing. They said this bitch can't act. They said that Nia Long couldn't act. Now, Nia Long may not be the greatest actor. But Nia Long, she can hold her own. They said she's pretty much going to be one character, the hood chick girlfriend. She definitely has the look that we're looking for. But she just can't act. Now, if she had Gabrielle's skills, man, we'd be on to something. Who's up next? Nia Long isn't going to be the one. She'll stay in black films, and that's about it. So they're steady looking for the one black woman they can take mainstream. Sad but true how the black women get treated in Hollywood. But when you hear these stories, man, this is true stuff. These are executives making decisions, having these conversations about black women in Hollywood. Here comes Taraji P. Henson. Now, we all know the success that Taraji's had. Taraji has been that one able to cross over into the mainstream. Probably out of all of the actresses that we've mentioned, she's probably the most successful black actress out of the Fantastic Five. But you know what they called Taraji P. Henson before she blew up? The ugly one. The ugly one. That was the joke in Hollywood. The ugly one is a great actress, but she's just too ugly. This is what these men, like Harvey Weinstein, I'm not going to say it was definitely Harvey Weinstein. I'm not going to say it is. I'm not going to say it isn't. But it's people of his caliber sat around and talked about the ugly one, Taraji P. Henson. She'll never make it, they said. It's funny. People do miss, don't they? They said that Taraji P. Henson would be the least successful out of the Fantastic Five because she was just too ugly. Very good actress, but where are we going to put her? How are we going to market her? These are the things that's being said about these beautiful black queens in Hollywood before they blew up. And then there was Sana, who got walked into Hollywood by none other than Denzel Washington. He said Halle Berry ain't got nothing on her. She had the look. She had the chops. But mainly, she had the cosign. She's the only one that really walked into Hollywood with a cosign. And her cosign was Denzel. Denzel said, "This is your girl." And Sana Lathan was put in place. They thought this was going to be the next Halle Berry, the next big crossover black female. But Sana Lathan's work ethic in Hollywood, according to executives, she just didn't have the work ethic. She just didn't embody the roles that she could. And the rumor is, allegedly, her and Denzel's relationship was way more than professional. And it got in the way of a lot of things. Sana and Denzel, allegedly, was mixing business with pleasure far before he walked her into Hollywood. And allegedly, that's what got in the way and derailed her career, because she was set up to be the chick, the next big thing. Ask anyone in Hollywood. They will confirm everything I'm telling you. It was Taraji P. Henson that ultimately succeeded in crossing over. More so than Sana Lathan, more so than Gabby Union, even more so than Nia Long, and of course, way more than Regina Hall. If you ask me, I think these five ladies are five of the best 50 actresses in Hollywood, white or black. In my opinion. Well, maybe not 50, 100. There's some pretty good actresses out there. But none of them are terrible. And I think all of them should have definitely went further than what they have. And it was Taraji, the ugly one, quote unquote, that really made a lot of executives mad, because once they saw what she was taking it and her success, they really couldn't deny her anymore. but they wanted to because that wasn't the look that they wanted. Looks and superficial garbage is so important in Hollywood. So to all the black actresses out there, don't worry about what they say about you. You just keep chopping away. And that's the story of the Fantastic Five. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share it with a friend. Have a great day.